Hey everybody, it's your boy Surge Dragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters Podcast, doing a Labor Day, September 7th, for Monday Night Raw. With me today is T-Money.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
Chris Petrie. And Mike Henry.
If you're ready for an episode of the Heavens Monsters Podcast, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I said if you're ready for an episode of the Heavens Monsters Podcast, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about the Labor Day edition of Monday Night Raw.
Before we start, Chris, are you on your tablet? I can barely hear you. He said yeah.
Off the tablet.
Get off the tablet.
Get off the tablet now.
Put the cookie down.
Get off the tablet. Get off the tablet.
Well, you play. You have to be.
No Bill Cosby. No Bill Cosby. Just sad. Okay.
Someone tell him my phone not working. So,
We hear you though. We hear you. We hear you. Speak up, my brother. Speak up. There you go. We heard you. Okay. So we start the night off with Randy Orton coming into the arena to address the issue of the 3 punt kicks due to the fact that Drew McIntyre didn't show up at all last week due to the concussion in his head and his jaw. So with that said, he was already stating that he was going to show up at Clash of Champions. So he had it in his mind to go ahead and tell him that the best thing you can do is crown me the new WWE champion and hand over that title to me, said Randy Orton. Right then, an ambulance came up into the arena to pull out from the one who was driving is none other than Drew McIntyre himself, and everybody's in shock, especially Randy Orton. He can't believe it. He's like, how the hell are you here? So he's dodging, they dodge and weave, and all of a sudden, Claymore, bam! Upside Randy Orton's head. Damn, boy. He ain't missing a beat. So, of course, Randy Orton is already knocked out, and he's got a match, from what we understand, later that night. So he's got to recuperate for this. And he's already chewing out, mind you. He's already getting well, actually, first, let's mention, what was that guy's name?
What?
The guy who was getting the signing for Postman Pierce?
Yeah. Postman Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce is on the scene telling Drew McIntyre that he has to go back home, that he can't stay here. He's got to recuperate. He's got to watch about his head and his chin, his jaw. So he's saying, all right, I'll go. And Randy Orton, after he's finally back up, he goes and holds his neck like this, saying, what kind of security are you running? Say, take care of it. He was telling him that he ain't worth jack. Adam Pearce wasn't worth jack, said Randy Orton. So what's your thoughts on that, T-Money?
Well, the Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre feud will be good.
Ooh, yeah. And that's this Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Just checking.
No. I think it's on the 27th.
27th? Yeah, okay.
27th.
Yeah, I got a Porygon event this weekend. Yeah, buddy. Gotta get up for that. It's on Sunday. So it'll be on the 20th, and the next week after that will be Clash of Champions. Oh, yeah.
Next Wednesday will be my birthday.
Yeah, boy. Let's see if I can put him over here. What? So, Mikey, what's your thoughts?
Ooh, I didn't expect Drew McIntyre to show up, but by golly, he did. Inside that good old-fashioned ambulance.
What are your thoughts on the fact that he nearly busted the head of, or took off the head of Randy Orton with the Claymore?
I don't blame Drew for doing that. Claymore country.
Oh, yeah. And what about you, Chris?
Well, I won't say that, guys. Everybody will go and job. That happened.
Say that again.
Randy Orton was holding his jaw for that Claymore kick he discovered.
We can hear you. Okay.
The Hurt Business versus Apollo Crews, Ricochet, and Cedric Alexander. After.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. We'll lead to that. So it would be a match between the Hurt Business and the team of Apollo, Cedric Alexander, and Ricochet.
I was gonna say after Cedric Alexander.
Shut up.
I'm not gonna tell you about that. I was saying they gave him a decision to make.
Well, finally, yeah. Because in this match, we would have, it would seem that Apollo Crews and Ricochet were about to try and finish this up, and Cedric Alexander would pull the leg of Ricochet and just, what was his finishing move? The something check?
The lumbar.
Huh?
Lumbar check.
Lumbar check. Thank you. The lumbar check was applied to Apollo Crews by Cedric Alexander, in which case showing his betrayal and joining the Hurt Business. He finally gave in to MVP's words. Damn. What's funny is they were celebrating in the ring, but afterwards, Shelton Benjamin had a little one-on-one saying that if this is all a scheme to just get close to them, he gonna find out why they call it the Hurt Business. I was like, all right. Your thoughts, T-Money?
MVP is good, and Shelton Benjamin good. I just don't care for Bobby Lashley and Cedric Alexander.
What about you, Mikey?
I cannot believe that Cedric Alexander would turn heel. Unbelievable.
You, Chris?
It's 4 members now of the Hurt Business, with Cedric Alexander joined the Hurt Business as the Black Mob with suits.
The wannabe version of the NWO.
Mm-hmm.
I say wannabe version of the NWO.
Yeah, they wearing suits though.
Yeah, but I'm saying you think about it. MVP is like a black version of Hulk Hogan. Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley are like the outsiders, and you got Cedric Alexander as a face pop.
Okay, read the next one.
The Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza. Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura challenged the Street Profits to a champion versus champions match at the pay-per-view. Clash of Champions.
Oh. No, I thought that was supposed to be next Monday night.
No, it's They mentioned like a. You know, they're gonna have them also face with champions match.
They were talking about it on SmackDown, saying they're gonna have a match on Monday Night Raw. What the heck? They don't even have the card for that, saying that it's gonna be a Clash of Champions.
Yeah.
They said it was gonna be on Monday Night Raw.
They just put the card out this morning.
Ooh. So apparently they're gonna change it up. Yeah, we're gonna have. It's the quarter year again. So we're gonna have seen all these other superstars from NXT, SmackDown, and Raw cross with one another to see things a little shaken up a bit.
If things don't change, it's only if something changes up.
Mm-hmm.
They might even have. I don't know who else gonna face the Street Profits for SmackDown Tag Team Champions for those belts. They ain't mentioned it yet, so they just put the Raw Tag Team Champions on there just for now.
Yeah. In which case, this is going to be interesting because of the fact that the Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro are looking to see who is the best tag team right now in WWE, excluding NXT. So,
No NXT on this.
What's your thoughts, Mikey?
Profits are on a hot streak there. But my question is, who the hell advised Cesaro and Nakamura themselves do the brand invitational? But come next Monday, we'll talk about the champions versus champions match.
I guess if you're a champion, you can come if you have a ticket.
Chris?
Cesaro and Shinsuke versus the Street Profits, that would be good. I wish it was winner takes all, but no, it's untitled next Monday. Well, this Monday, really.
Next.
Peyton Royce versus Billy Kay.
So, due to what Peyton Royce did to Billy Kay after they lost their tag team match and was forced to break up due to the rules, she goes and throws Billy Kay into the ring where she gets kicked upside the head. So this is a match prior to that, in which case Peyton Royce wins and Billy Kay is lost, but they still hug it out at the end. Go ahead.
I want to let I know the news, but they're going. They is discussing to turn Billy Kay into a babyface.
I thought it was heel.
No, they're gonna Peyton Royce. Billy Kay is gonna be the one.
Okay, see, you said it the other way around last time.
They're discussing that because they want to see how well she'll do.
You, Mikey?
This is the first time ever former Iconic members go one-on-one.
You, Mike? You, Chris?
Peyton Royce and Billy Kay fired it out last time. And Peyton Royce do any brain buster, there's nothing victory and fuck it out.
Next.
Asuka and Mickie James versus Natalya and Lana.
This would be a match to actually say for sure that it really doesn't really. Oh, damn. I can't even make up what they're planning on doing. It sounds like they're going to make Mickie James the one to fight Asuka, but they're still involving Natalya and her associate Lana. So this is a tag team between the baby faces versus heels, but it leaves it in the air as to who's going to fight Asuka at Clash of Champions, since all titles have got to be defended, if they keep that tradition. What do you think? Oh, by the way, who was the winner?
That match was the team of Asuka and Mickie James.
Yes. Your thoughts?
I'm glad Mickie James back as a babyface because I got tired of her as a heel.
Mm-hmm. Mean girl. No mean girl now. She's being mean girl.
The one thing I did like about when she had what I liked her feuds with Trish and Lita, and those are the best feuds I ever seen. But when you put Lana in that tag team match, it just Lana can't wrestle. Let's just say that. I'm gonna say that she can't wrestle. I don't think she knows how to do it. Just dance and act and being a Hollywood actress.
Yep. You, Mikey?
Well, nobody is ready for Asuka.
You, Chris?
I'm happy Asuka and Mickie James win that tag team match against Lana for their title match this Monday.
Next.
The Hurt Business versus the Viking Raiders. Apollo Crews and Ricochet.
So, all 6 of these men are wrestling again, with the exception of 2 baby faces after one baby face turned heel. So all new 4 members of the Hurt Business take on the Viking Raiders, a Ricochet, and Apollo Crews. I'm still wondering if these guys are getting paid more for having 2 matches in the night.
It's an 8-man tag team battle.
Yeah, it's an 8-man. It was earlier, it was a 6, and now add 2 more, and it's 8-man. Just doing it again. 6 of those people are wrestling again. That's what I find weird. In which case, the Hurt Business win this time. They won the last round too. The Hurt Business got 2 wins tonight. 2 wins. That's messed up. Cedric Alexander was the one that got the pinfall too. Damn. If I remember correctly, excuse me. Ingvar?
Ivar.
Thank you. It has been a while.
Ivar
definitely got suicide dive. Went for the suicide dive, and it looked like he pretty much hurt MVP at one point. MVP couldn't get up.
He's and like I said, speaking of Ivar, he had a good match, but then they announced it this morning. Yesterday that he got injured. They just didn't want to tell y'all that on
Monday.
Yeah.
So they mentioned that on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday on Sunday.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I said, if you watch Missy Night, think about the name Ivar, the prince.
Of what?
On the show Missy Nights, he was the prince.
Never watched it.
Well, I'll show you a picture of it. He was the blue one, Mystic Knight.
Yeah. Mystic Knight.
Yeah.
See, I don't remember that. It's long ass time. Long ass time.
I was the black.
I don't even remember the storyline. That's how bad.
It was about.
No. Okay, we can reminisce about that because Xavier said something about that.
Well, I said a little bit. I'll tell you a little bit.
Tell me later off recording.
I was on the
Next. Wait. Mikey, get your thoughts on the Hurt Business getting another win in 2 matches in the same night.
Oh my God. They refuse to give up. The Hurt Business refused to quit.
Business is booming. You, Chris?
Yeah.
The referee had missed that kick out with Ricochet kicked out that Michinoku driver. He missed that. He made that 3 count. He missed the kick out. But that match should have been kept going.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. That match was at the end questionable because of the fact that the kick out happened so abruptly that it shouldn't have been allowed, but the referee said it. So with that in mind, is that referee a part of the Hurt Business?
No.
It happened before.
No, they just threatened him he was just threatening to do that.
Maybe.
That's what I was saying. Think about the name.
I won't be surprised we see him again.
I was saying, think about the name Ivar. It's the same name spelled.
Da.
That's God.
I don't remember the names. I told you. Drop it. Okay, next. You can tell me later.
That's all I'm saying. He spelled the same name. Ivy.
Next.
Randy Orton versus Keith Lee by disqualification after Drew McIntyre dropped Randy Orton with his second Claymore.
So Keith Lee is looking for another match with Randy Orton. And he gets it. And honestly, okay, so one way, Keith Lee was looking for another victory against Randy Orton. Well, Randy Orton was looking to redeem himself against Keith Lee. Drew McIntyre had other plans. He came in and knocked him upside the head again with a second Claymore. So, what did Keith Lee say? You mentioned this earlier.
He wasn't happy about the way the match went.
He's like, Keith Lee loves Drew McIntyre, but damn, man, why you gotta go and get in my matches like that? I'm trying to get a win here. At least come in after the bell. Come on. But that was sweet. He gets a second Claymore. And everybody was wondering, didn't he leave? He was told to leave. Why is he still there?
Because he was hiding backstage.
Right.
I should know that.
And then he goes and says, I'm leaving right now. I'm going to leave right now. You know what? The darndest thing, I forgot my phone. And he could get ready for that later. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You, Mikey, what do you think?
For the second time, the Viper gets sent to Claymore Country.
Yeah, at the expense of Keith Lee, though. Randy Orton won that match by disqualification. That goes in the record books. You, Chris?
Drew McIntyre did what? Payback on Randy Orton for putting him in the hospital. We're going to do the same to him.
Yeah. Next.
Kevin Owens and versus Aleister Black. Raw and Raw Underground.
Yep, these two were scheduled to have a match. But here's the thing. They got in somebody's face and it ended up getting both their butts whooped by one guy. Who is it again? Yeah, right. Where is it? Dabakato got pissed that they got in front of him and they got like, you get your hands on me, mother! Bam, bam, slam. He got them both. He went after Keith Lee and then Cedric Alexander. Not Cedric Alexander. Aleister Black was like, nah, he's mine. Stop doing that. And he gets slammed for his trouble like, bam. So it was a good fight before that happened. I was like, damn, man. No contest. The fight goes to this guy. Golly. Remember, he's still undefeated by fighting rules. Still undefeated. Nobody's beaten him. That sucks. And what's your thoughts on that, Mikey?
I don't blame Owens for getting pissed, but he can't wait to get his hands on Dabakato.
Yeah. Same with Aleister Black. You, Chris?
KO is undefeated because of the fight rule, but he picked up Aleister Black and Kevin Owens and show up Raw Underground is his territory.
Your thoughts?
Alright.
Next.
The Riot Squad versus Shayna Baszler in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Yeah, apparently Nia Jax opened her mouth and said that Shayna Baszler could take them on 2-on-1, and that was agreed. And apparently she said, so can you. Like, wait, I didn't say nothing like that. So we would have Shayna Baszler fight those the Living Riot, as some people might call them. I don't know why they're still using Riot Squad. That's too bad. Which case, it would by one bit of distraction would actually get.
Tag team. That's what they're using. Just a tag team.
One bit of distraction would actually get Liv Morgan, if I'm correct, to schoolgirl pinfall on Shayna Baszler, and she couldn't believe it. Like, did that just happen? Did they just pin me? So right after that would be Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott. But while the match was going, we would have the lights flicker and Retribution would make an appearance, not in the ring this time, mind you, but taking control of all the
backstage.
Yeah, all the cameras.
The message is that no one in the WWE is safe against them.
I'm looking at their eyes. I think that's Mia Yim.
Yeah, some say it's her.
Oops.
But she's saying it's not.
And the other one is Martinez.
No, actually, Vanessa Bourne, bro.
Looks like Martinez with
Yeah,
those.
so,
That mean look.
Uh-huh. And I don't want to say it because Tommy Dozovich and Mojo Rawley.
I think that's Mojo right there.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
That one there, they said that's Tommy Kozovic right there.
Uzovic. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, is there.
Yeah, let's show the footage.
He said
Let's show
it
the face.
is. He said it is. Yeah. They could tell by his face. That's Dominic Kozovic.
Mm-hmm. In which case, we definitely have to put in the question, when are they going to reveal themselves?
They said that when the time is right, that when they make that decision.
Blurry. No longer blurry. There you go. You got it connected. Oh, I was sitting on it? Sorry. Untangle it. Okay. So, what are your thoughts on Retribution? Messing up that match.
Well, there's nothing. I've seen factions do that kind of stuff. There's nothing new. I've seen NWO do it. I've seen DX do it. I've seen Evolution. I've seen the Nexus. Anything could happen in WWE.
You, Mikey?
Retribution had no business interfering in the match. No business.
You, Chris?
Retribution says that no one is safe to put on WWE, including the WWE Universe.
Yep. They curse in the WWE Universe, too. That sucks. Next.
Drew McIntyre ambushed Randy Orton with a third Claymore.
Yep, backstage, Randy Orton is looking to leave, but it gets jumped once again, being told, told that he had left the building. He didn't. He was being interviewed, and he got jumped again. He was waiting for him. He had his head on the little ring. Why was that little ring there?
Like, yes, because you see anything back that sometimes you'll see stuff that had backstage.
Yeah. In which case, he goes for the kick and leaves him out. So this is definitely going to be questioning, will Randy Orton beat Drew McIntyre this time, or Drew McIntyre just repeat the process of Backlash? Not Backlash, Payback. No, wait, that wasn't even Payback. Payback, it was Keith Lee versus Randy Orton. I'm trying to remember, when did they fight? Was it SummerSlam? Yeah, it was SummerSlam. See, I had to backtrack. I knew they fought each other. I was like, wait, I got the wrong name. I was saying Payback instead of Backlash. No, I said Backlash. So, it was SummerSlam. So, is this going to be another repeat on SummerSlam at Clash of Champions?
Probably so.
Ooh, Randy gonna be put back in the burner. But ain't gonna get a 16 champ. Randy Orton. No.
He's not 16 champion, though.
That's it. He's not gonna be. He's 13 time right now. He's looking to be a 14 time.
Yeah.
Unless he cheats, he might be. That's a good question.
He probably will cheat. That's what he'll do.
Anything else to comment on that in your part, T-Money?
The next match, you mean? Oh, well, you talking about the match. I'm coming back.
That's what I'm saying. You're out of frame.
Well, match should be good. And to me, I don't care who wins, because I like both of them. And I know Edge is watching. I know he's got to be liking it. And Big Show and Christian, I know they're liking it too. So it should be good.
You, Mikey? What do you think? You laughing?
I was laughing because Randy only got Claymore not once, not twice, but 3 times on one separate occasion.
Oh, yeah.
3 separate occasions. 3 Claymore kicks on one night.
It's all good, man. It's all good when the champ is a brawler. Straight up fighter. You, Chris? What do you think?
Well, you know what they say. eye for an eye and a claymore for claymore.
Putt kit for a claymore. Claymore for a putt kit. Whatever. Next.
Dominic Mysterio versus Murphy in a street fight match.
Woo-wee! That was a good match. In this street fight match, it was pretty interesting. It sounded like, the way it ended, it sounded more like a I quit match. You think about it. Because with Dominic, he had his whole family on ringside. He had his sister, his mom, and his dad. And through the whole time, we would actually see one moment where Buddy Murphy is throwing Dominic, and then Dominic throws Buddy Murphy into the same area where Samoa Joe is at, and he's like, yo, what the hell? Do I got a target in my back, my shirt or something? What the hell? It's everybody hit Joe day. Throw somebody at Joe. But one of the biggest upsets was the fact that they had the table laid out, and he went for a sliding sun flip powerbomb into this. Damn, that was a good. Damn, I hope he does that again. I hope Dominic does that again in the future. That was badass. Oh, put that in a video game. Put that in a video game. Like something Benjamin running up the stairs at Money in the Bank. Put that in a video game. Sliding, rolling, bam! And once he did that, he got him in the ring. And him and his dad tied him up due to the rules of the street fight. They tied him up like they did with Dominic back then that left him those scars. And Ray, he called his daughter and his wife. His daughter already had him a kendo stick at the entrance of the match, along with Dominic and Ray. He also gave one to his wife, and he said, no. But she took it and said, remember the scar, remember the eye, remember what they did to your son. She's like, bam, 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 the daughter taking turns, and then the sons, they lift his shirt from behind, outside the ring, and they dunk, and he says, I quit, no more, I give up. That's why I said it sounded like an I quit match. I was like, he was like, what the hell? Okay, he won by submission technically. He submitted, he gave up. It looked like an I quit match. So definitely got some retribution on half of Dominic, Ray, and his family. On Murphy, now all that's left is to once again and finally put the final nail on the coffin. That is the feud between Ray's family and Seth Rollins. Your thoughts?
It was good.
One more coffee. You, Mikey, what do you think about that?
I hope Seth Rollins is watching. I really hope he's watching.
Dominic's got Rey Mysterio inside it.
Hold up. What were you saying?
He's got his dad, the blood of his dad, and Eddie Guerrero.
Got that right. I said my piece. Mikey, say yours. Get your 2 cents.
Like I said, I hope Seth Rollins is watching. I hope he's watching.
You, Chris?
Yeah. Dominic got bored. And I know Seth Rollins is going to be angry with Psycho. It's replacement.
Yeah, Seth is going to be pissed. Seth is going to be pissed that his disciple lost. I'm repeating what you're saying. Go ahead.
But Dominic Mysterio got his justice and his and for him.
Yeah. Oh, you can stay for this last bit. All right, guys. His ride's coming. And anything else did we miss?
One more thing before we wrap these up. Akira Tozawa interrupts R-Truth's meal.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Oh, yeah. R-Truth is having himself some dessert, and the ninjas interfered, but he got away. Title did not change. Yes.
No, he's still the 24/7 champion.
Yeah, we can skip that part. As far as anything else, did we need? No?
I think that should be. It. Let's just wrap it up.
All right.
Because I gotta do my chores.
Oh, there was Raw Talk, but I guess, yeah, we'll talk about that in just a bit. Let's go ahead and sign him out. So, a shout out to our fellow brethren of the Heavens Monsters podcast. A shout out to Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, and Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube channels will be in the descriptions down below, as always. And a remaining shout out to Timone, Chris Petrie, Renee, Farrell, and Delvin. So, you have a good night, bro. You gotta go get to you, right? So,
Yeah.
sign you out. And on Raw Talk, what was talked about? I don't think I've watched
Kevin
it.
Owens.
Go ahead.
Well, for Raw Talk, Kevin Owens was pissed about this Daba Kato dude for attacking both him and Aleister Black.
Yeah, I didn't watch it then. Go ahead and talk about it. I'll go ahead and watch it tomorrow. I'll download it. Go ahead and talk about it.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back. I said delete. Hold on.
Later, bro. My water. Kool-Aid bottle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get your Kool-Aid bottle. Oh yeah. Got me some Kool-Aid. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I watched Talking Smack, so I missed Raw Talk. That sucks. That means I need to watch Raw Talk before I watch Monday Night Raw of today.
Like I said, the only Raw Talk they saw was Kevin Owens has a warning for Daba Kato. Get my tongue twisted. He wants him to let him know that he's coming after him, and not to mention Aleister Black.
Damn, this is going to be a three-way dance. By the sound of it.
You ain't lying.
Who's the other guests?
Hold on.
Add it into a messenger.
Give me a moment, I'm trying to.
That sucks. Usually I go by memory. The fact that I didn't watch it is a little iffy. You want to save that for tomorrow then? We could do that.
Almost done. I'm trying.
Okay.
We know it was Kevin Owens. Oh, by the way, it was Charlie Caruso and R2 that host the show. Forgot about that.
Good on that. Messing with my friends. See what I can do.
Next on Raw Talk, it was Kevin Owens, Mickey James, Drew McIntyre. It was Mickey James, Kevin Owens, and Keith Lee. Keith Lee addresses Drew McIntyre. Mickey James talks about Asuka, and Kevin Owens talks about Daba Kato. So those are the report on Raw Talk.
Very good.
So all three guests were Kevin Owens, Mickey James, and Keith Lee.
Keith Lee! Woo! Just having fun. I'm recording this for the record. So, with that said, that will be it for the show, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I'll definitely get my 2 cents on that tomorrow when we cover SmackDown on.
And 205 Live.
Yeah, on.
September 11th. 9/11/2020.
Yeah. Thank you. I was trying to say that and I forgot it.
9/11/2020. 19 years, man. I can't believe it. 19 years.
I'm not even making a face. I just look down and it makes it look like I'm mad. See? I look like I'm angry, happy, pissed. That's a weird face. Let me take that off.
Are you going to watch Ring of Honor when you get back home?
I think I watched it already. Was it the one with the beer brawlers?
I'm watching the one with the tournament for the Pure Wrestling Championship.
Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
No. Because they said they were going to come back. Beer City Brawlers. That's what I call them. So they're saying that Ring of Honor is coming back. That's cool. All right. A little delayed trying to figure out what's going on, but I think we ready to end this, boys?
Let's do this.
Like this video, give it a thumbs up. You didn't give it a thumbs down. Hit the subscribe button, like the content, hit that notification bell for the next Heaven's Monsters podcast. I'm Serge. That was T-Money. This is Chris. And it's Mikey. Tell him what's up, Mikey.
And that's the bottom line, because the Heaven's Monsters podcast crew says so, and we'll see you tomorrow for SmackDown and 205 Live.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.